Good afternoon. It's looking nice and bright out there with blue skies, and we could use a bright spot in the forecast with the cold air we have in place, and that's going to stick around for a while. You can see traffic moving along just fine. That sunshine actually helps to even melt some of the ice that was out there this morning on those darker surfaces. They're able to absorb the sun's energy and kind of warm things up and melt some of that ice that we've seen. We are watching those clouds clear out. They've already started to clear in eastern North Dakota, as we're seeing here. Grand Forks has some mostly sunny skies at 31, Fargo 27, and we're clearing out at the moment. And then over to the east, still under the clouds in places like Bemidji. Fergus Falls has been a little more variable. Devil's Lake has been enjoying sunshine since it rose, and that's where we were coldest today. We're only at 21 degrees right now, so it's cold, and we're still recovering from that, and it's just not going to be by much. So once again, looking at your radar and satellite map, where you see the movement on the map, that's cloud cover. Where you don't, that's snow cover on the ground that we have from our recent events. And you could see southern half of the valley especially dealing with that ground snow. Now, as we look at the radar, you can see we had some returns showing up there. It looks like those flurries are really winding down and will continue to do so as those clouds move off to the east. Wind speeds are a little brisk here. We've got winds gusting into the 20s in Fergus Falls and Wadena, otherwise out of the western northwest and into the teens. Factor that into our temperatures, and we've got to talk about wind chills. It feels like we're in the single digits right now for some of us in eastern North Dakota. 7, your wind chill in Oaks. It feels like 16 in Fargo and 19 in Grand Forks, and teens into the east as well. So you're going to want to make sure you're dressed for the cold if you're going to be outdoors today. And heading through the rest of the afternoon, we may see some more clouds develop, some of those daytime cloud development, but it'll be partly cloudy for a lot of places. You'll still get that sun shining through. And up to the northeast, up by Lake of the Woods, that's the area where I think we may see a few of those snowflakes, a couple of snow showers passing by for the that area. Lake of the Woods, maybe down toward Red Lake, but mostly along the international border there. Overnight tonight, because we're clearing, that cold air is moving in. We're looking at some frigid temperatures, some teens for lows, but I think especially in those areas of fresh snow with clear skies, we could see some numbers into the single digits to start off your morning tomorrow. So it's going to be cold for your Saturday morning, and it lasts for the weekend. There's also going to be another storm system in the region. This one mainly passing to our south, but it has potential impacts for us in the Southern Valley yet again. So let's talk about Saturday's forecast. Starting in the morning hours, you could see that blue kind of just sliding just to the south and west of us. If you were to head west on I-94 North Dakota, you might run into it, Bismarck and west during the day Saturday. But some of this may, punch up into our southern counties, basically south of I-94 and Highway 10. And as we head into the morning hours on Sunday, you can see that kind of lingering. So that's an area where we may end up getting a little bit of light accumulation. We can't rule that out. Some models keep it south completely, others bring it that far north to bring us that dusting. So if you're traveling, you'll want to watch out for that. And we account for that in our 7-day planner here. But it's going to be cold whether it's snowing or not. We're looking at temperatures only reaching the upper 20s into the early part of next week. We finally start seeing signs of warming and some changes going on for the second half of next week and beyond. So hang tight. We'll climb out of this, but we'll be in it for a while. So hopefully you've got your heavy winter coat ready to go.
Heavy winter coat is right. I see the 20s, and I was looking at the next week while you were saying it. I saw 35 and 38. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're still in the 30s. Where's the warm temperatures? It's warmer, I guess.
Mornings are going to be tough.
3 a.m. We'll fight through it. Thanks again, Lisa.